Hey everybody, and welcome to week 3. So we're going to collapse week 2 in Canvas and take a look at week 3. We're going to really get into the meat of it now. We're talking about infants and toddlers for the next 3 weeks, and we're going to break it down by physical development this week, cognitive development next week, and then social and emotional development in week 5. So this week has what I think is a lot of interesting kind of scientific information, if you would. I mean, not that it's not all scientific information because it's all done through studies and research and things like that, but it's just information about physical development of children and the way that they grow in these very important early stages of infancy and toddlerhood. So I will go ahead and start with the Start Here page. And it just tells you exactly what I just did. The course objectives we're going to meet are that you should be able to describe physical, cognitive, and social emotional development. Obviously, we're not doing all of those this week, but it hits this objective with the physical and identify developmental milestones. Here's things you should be able to do when you're done. And how we'll accomplish these, that's what we're talking about right now. So that's where you found this video. You've got a chapter reading for this week. It's chapter 4 of the textbook, Understanding the Whole Child. And here's a link to it. And you probably already have the whole book downloaded as well, so you can get to it either way. We've got quite a few videos this week, but they're fascinating and great. I mean, this is just... This class is the foundation of everything else that we do, because how are we ever going to be DAP if we don't know what's appropriate at each age, right? So I hope that you'll take the time to really watch these videos and see what you recognize in the children that you're already working with, if you are, and just really pay attention and soak it all in. I'm not asking you to take notes while you watch them. Just watch them and soak it in. The longest one is 8.5 minutes. It won't take you very long. And then, well, here's, sorry, I take that back. Here's an 11-minute one. But I mean, in the course of a week, that's not very much, I don't think. So watch these videos, and you can use them in your assignments also. When you're giving your responses to your assignments, you can cite either the textbook or videos in support of your answers, which is, as you hopefully know by now, how you should be answering assignments. You know, you give your response and tell something that you learned from the week, either in reading or in video, that supports why that's your response. And you have to be specific, give the title of the video or the page number in the book, and do your citations and things like that. But don't just give your answers, give your answers as what you've learned in class materials this week. And then you've got your chapter quiz. You've got 2 chances to take it, so make sure that after you take it once, you learn from any mistakes that you made and take it again. And it's not going to let me just go to next, so... You got your quiz and basically 2 assignments. This one's just called assignment, and the other one is scenarios, because this one, I need to leave student view so you'll be able to see it. All right, respond to the following questions, and there are just 4 questions about, again, things that you learned in your reading and in the videos this week. So what I want you to do is number your responses and then answer in paragraph form for each number, though. Make sure you include a topic sentence that states what the paragraph is about, as if like the person reading it, in this case me, doesn't see the question. So for number 1, pick an age during infancy or toddlerhood. Describe the gross and fine motor developmental milestones that you would expect to see at that age, right? As if you were describing these to a parent. So you might say something like, the gross and fine motor skills typical for a 9-month-old are blah, blah, blah. But you're not just going to list, you're going to say, I might see this child doing this. And And since you're writing to a parent, at home, you might see this and things like that and kind of make it more interesting. But make sure you state what you're talking about. Like, what are the top 5 things you think a parent should know about nutrition during the first 2 years of life? The top 5 things parents should know about nutrition during the first 2 years of life are, and then give them. And of course, say something like according to, and then the author of your book, or according to the video, blah, 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 and give references for your answers. And then on this one, again, use the chapter or videos as resources. And you've got some scenarios here. And what you can do is you can download this and make it your own and answer right here. And then you can just upload this very document. If you don't have Word and that won't work, you could copy and paste this to your own document. The formatting might change a little bit, but you could fix that probably. So yeah, scenarios about gross and fine motor skills for different ages. We've got birth to 8 months, 8 to 18 months, and 18 to 36 months. So hopefully after reading the chapter and watching the videos, you won't have any problem with those. And then if you want to do the bonus, you can do this survey about the week and how it went. So yeah, I just think this is an interesting thing to learn about and think, okay, here's the exciting things that a child this age should be doing. And I hope that you do too. And as always, reach out if you have any questions, and I look forward to another week together.